Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Okay, folks, welcome back. I'm here today with my Thursday Key Stage 1 SATs class. We're looking at some of the new changes to the syllabus for the Key Stage 1. Some changes have been brought in by the government, and one of them is a dedicated mental arithmetic paper. That wasn't there before. That is there now. So this was published July 2015. So let's have a go at what the new paper is going to look like. So okay, folks, are we all ready for that? Good. Let's move down the page. Okay, here we go. Now you'll do these questions with me. All right, let me get a hold of a nice colored pen. Let's grab a red. Now 4 out 2. This is our practice questions, nice and easy. So what's 4 out 2? 4 out 2 is 6. Well done. So you put 6 in the box. Okay, hang on 1 second. Just give me 1 second, Salia. Hang on. While I pause it. Live. Okay, so that's our practice question. 4 out 2 is 6. Now we have 5 out 7. That is
11.
Are you sure?
12.
5 out 7 is
12.
12. Well done, Alia. Thank you. Right. If you answer one question, then give somebody else a chance to do the next question. So 19 take away 9 will give us, yes?
10.
Well done, Suleiman. Okay, that's excellent. 19 minus 9 is 10. This is now just testing our basic mental arithmetic. See if we can do these questions, right? Whoops. Okay, so can everybody see that now? 89 add 10. When you add 10s, so somebody else, let's have, Isa, you know the answer to this one? Do you know the answer?
Yeah.
Go on then.
99.
Well done. 99 is the answer. 89 add 10 is 99. And for those of you who get a little bit stuck, if you want to write it underneath, you can write underneath and add it up like a normal addition question if you get a little bit stuck. But you should know 89, so is 99. If you go back, it'll be 79, 69, and so on, yes? Adding in tens. Next question, question number 4. 17 minus 6. Somebody else. Come on, girls. Any of you know this answer? Let's give them a chance. 17, if you, by the time you think about it, you could even write it down like this. Go on then. Okay.
18.
Well done. Is that Fatima? Maryam. Well done, Maryam. 17 minus 6 is 11. Thank you very much, Maryam. Okay. Are you working the next question, Salma? You should be. Come on. You haven't answered the questions yet. So 15 add 3. 15 add 3 should give us 18. 18 add another 3 will give us
19.
21. Well done. Beautiful answers.
Yes.
Okay, now 39 take away 8. Now don't feel scared by this question. If you need to, just quickly pop it down underneath. Line it all up. Okay, let's give somebody else a chance to have a go at this question. Fatima, you got this idea? You got this 39 take away 8 is? Okay, so 39 minus 8 will give us? Okay, anybody else? Go on.
31.
Well done, Fatima. You killed it again. So that will give you 31. Or 9 take away 8 is 1. Oops, I shouldn't have done that. 1 and 3. Excellent, beautiful. So far we're doing this nice and quickly. And it really should be nothing to it really. Okay, can we see that clearly now? Now, here comes a slightly more kind of thinking question. Now, number bonds of 9. So 9 is made up of the number 5, add a certain other number. So 5 add what is 9? So the answer, let's have Mr. Suleiman.
4.
4, well done. 4 add 5 is 9. The other numbers make 9 as well. For example, we could have 8 and 1. We could have 7 add 2, for example. That would be just, I'm just going through number bonds. But there's only one true correct answer. And the correct answer is 4. But 9 can be made in lots of other ways. Okay, so the question could have been written slightly different in the future. So these are just extra bit of us using our brain to work out number bonds of 9. But the true answer is 4. Done. Number 8. 46 add 7. I think now we need to start writing the numbers underneath. Okay, so she's worked that one out. Let me just kind of set it up first, please. So if you want to start this question, we do 6 add 7. 6 add 7 is? 13. And 4 add 1 is?
5.
So the final answer is? 53. So if you feel a little bit kind of like you need more time or you need more space, just quickly write underneath. Now, 8 add 5. What is 8 add 5? 8 add 5 should give us 13. Now, somebody else now. 13 add the remaining 4. 17. Well done, Fatima. Mariam to give some answers as well now. Now, 36 add 24. Let's put the 24 underneath. And let's see what happens if we add it this way. Let's have Alia. I haven't heard Alia for a while. Alia, help me. How would we work this out? Explain to me the technique, please. Where do you start?
86 take away 4.
6 add 4. That'll give us
10.
10 with the remainder 1. And then 3 add 2 is 5. Add 1 is? Mariam?
No, she got the answer.
So the answer is? 60. Well done, Mariam. Okay, beautiful. Are we all happy with that? Salma, are we happy? Yeah? Let's move on. Okay, hopefully it's still recording. Size file, yeah, it looks okay, mashallah. Okay, 87 take away 40. Let's quickly put the 40. So hang on a second. Put the 40 under the 87. The way that we traditionally do take away questions. Let's start on the right hand side. 7 take away nothing is 7. 8 take away 4 is?
47.
So the answer is? 47. Now, 50 take away number is 20. Now, this number here, this number and this number, they must both add up to what number? 50. Well done, Suleiman. Because if you take 1 away, it gives you 20. That means these both must add up to give you 50. So what number do you add to 20 to give you 50, Mariam?
30.
Well done, Mariam. Mariam said 30. We just about heard her. Okay, 8 times by 10, Isa. That's an easy one for you, Isa. Go for it.
It's 80.
80. Well done, Isa. Now, next question might be so difficult for some. When you multiply any number by 0, the answer is always
0.
0. Well done. Okay, are we happy with that, Salma? You got that? Okay, good. Folks, if I'm going too fast, just tell me, sir, can you please slow down? We've got a lot of work to do today. So as long as you guys are happy with this pace, we'll just make progress. Now, 3 times by 3, not a hard question. 3 times by 3 is? 9. Thank you. 12 divided by 2 is?
6.
Which is basically half of 12. So we should know that. 35 divided by 5. How many 5s go into 35? And the answer is? 7. Thank you.
Is it equal to 7?
Here is 7.
Thank you very much.
Another way for checking is 5 times by 7 is? 35.
35.
Okay, now this next one's more interesting. Now, I don't want the answer. I want to know the method. You have to work out 1/4 of 20. I want to know what does that mean mathematically. How do we do it? So anybody got any suggestions? Mr. Isa, go for it. What does it mean? 1/4 of 20 means 20
20
divided by
4.
Well done, Mr. Isa. And then what do we do? And then we multiply by 1. So we divide by the bottom number and times by the top number. So here's the bottom number 4 and that's the top number 1. Now let's work this out. So let's have Alia now because she's got her hand up. 20 divided by 4 is? What's 20 divided by 4? She knows.
5.
Well, say then. Yeah, 5. And then 5 times by 1 is? 5 times by 1 is? 5. Okay, beautiful. Thank you. Okay, are we happy with that? So the method is 20 divided by 4 times by 1. We divide by the bottom and time by the top. So as the questions go further on, they get a little bit more tricky, but not too much. 43 add 38. These are not a problem now that we know how to set them out. Put it underneath. Add them up like normal column addition. Salma, can you copy that down, please? Quickly. Ladies, in the middle. 3 add 8 is? What's 3 add 8? 11. So we put the 1 and carry the 1. 11. 4 add 3 is 7. 7 add 1 is?
81.
So it's 8 altogether. 81. 86 minus 21. So what do we do here? You start always on the right hand side. 6 take away 1 is 5 and 8 take away 2 is 6. Folks, if you spot any mistakes, please tell me straight away because we're not going to do any editing on this video. We're going to upload it straight away, okay? So sometimes I might make a mistake, okay? Even teachers make mistakes sometimes. Half of 30. What is half of 30? What does it mean, first of all? Half of 30 is really meaning 30 divided by which number? One.
Isn't 3 and 4 isn't
7.
7?
It is, but we got a remainder 1. We have to add that as well. Okay, we got a remainder 1. So 8, 3 and 8 is 11, and then it becomes 8, yeah? Because of the remainder. Good question there. So 30 divided by 2 and then times by 1. Okay, now, so we divide by the bottom number and then we time by the top number. So what is half of 30? Or 30 divided by 2? 30 divided by 2 will give us, let's have, go on, answer. 30 divided by 2 is? What's half of it? 15. Suleiman, what is 15 times by 1?
15 times by 1 is 15.
Well done. 70 minus 18. So we pop that 18 underneath and we minus it like normal. Now this question is going to be a little bit more tricky. Let's make the page a little bit bigger. Oh, that's nice. Okay, it might be easy for you, young man. Not necessarily for everybody. Okay. Right, let's have Salma. Salma, can you help me, please? I want to do 70, take away 18. So we start on the right hand side. We say 0, take away 8. Can we do 0, take away 8? So we have to go and borrow from the 7. So cross the 7. Now 7 becomes a, and that 0 becomes a. Beautiful answer, Salma. So now, so what is 10 take away 8, Salma? 10 take away 8 is? Well done, Salma. And what is 6 take away 1, Salma? Excellent answers. So 70 minus 18 is 52. Let's move the zoom back down again. Let's move on to the next page. We got quite a few pages left to do yet. Okay, now the game a bit more exciting. Okay, right. I'm going to show you a way to work this out. Okay, should we make this thing a little bit bigger? Little bit bigger. So then we can focus on, we can move the cursor. Oh, oops, sorry. I think I got a bit crazy there. That's it. Okay, can we see the question now a bit more bigger, yes?
Yeah.
Okay, now, when you do this question here, don't get worried. Everybody follow me now what we're doing. 65, add.
Write the calculation.
Now, we have to make 3 here. Now 5, add this number here. Look where the cursor is. 5 add this number here gives you 3. Is that right? Is it 3?
No.
It's not 3. It's really
8.
13. Because that 3 represents 13. Because you can't add the number to 5 and give you 3 in that sense. Not without going to negative numbers. Anyway, that's different matter altogether. So what would you add to 5 to give you 13 now? Because that 3 represents 13. So what would we add to 5 to give you 13? Any ideas?
2.
Okay, now 5 add 2 will give you 7, not 13. Go on.
8.
Well done. So you pop an 8 in here. So 5 add 8 is 13. Here's 13. Now, Mr. Isa, I have 6. And I have 1 which is 7. And I need to make 9. So what's missing from here? I already have 7 taken care of. 6 and 1 is 7. I need to make 9. What do I need now, Isa?
You need 2.
I need another 2. Well done, Isa. Okay, Isa's firing on all 10 cylinders. Okay, well done, Mr. Isa. Okay, are we happy with that?
Yeah.
Next question. Now, we should be happy with the next question by now. Because if we want to work out 1/3 of 21, 1/3 of 21, what do? We do 21. What do we divide it by? Salman, do you know what we divide by? We divide it by the bottom number. And then we times by the top number. Are we happy with that, girls? Mariam, Fatma, yeah? So we divide by 3 times by 1. So let's see who knows their times tables. 21 divided by 3. How many 3 is going to 21? Ahmed? Go for it. Yeah.
7.
Well done, Mr. Ahmed. Now this is a really hard question next. 7 times by 1. 7 times by 1 is 7. Excellent. Let's move the page around a bit. Oh, here comes an exciting question. We got 3/4 of 40 now. Okay, who's gonna give me the method by themselves? I'm gonna be quiet now and wait for somebody to tell me the whole method. And we have just done the method in this question here. So I want to work out 3/4 of 40. How would you do it now? Okay, go on. Mariam, what would you do? You start first of all with 40, and then what would we do next? We would divide by. Oh my dear, that's beautiful answer so far. What's the final part of the answer? So we divide by 4 first, and then what do we do? What's she saying? Multiply by 3. Excellent. I can hardly hear you. Okay, right. 40 divided by 4. How many 4s make 40? Your 4 times table.
4.
No, 4 4s are 16. Good try, but let's have a look. 10. Well done. And then 10 times by 3. This is a hard question now. 10 times by 3 is? Well done, Salma. Okay, and it says here, what does it say now?
End of test.
End of test. All done?
We are about to do all of the 10s in the times tables.
Okay.
They're all equal 10s.
That's good. Okay, are we happy with that, folks? So we finished the new government-style mental test for Key Stage 1. Right, that's going to be the end of our test. And inshallah, we should all see you in the next video. Yes? Okay.
Bye-bye.
Okay.